Well, Hellfired is Rock the Riff, and I am back for another Metalhead Envy. And you know what's up. It's some more ghost time. Oh, I am so obsessed with this band. And it was cool in the last track that I checked out, Elizabeth. People were telling me it was that famous story about the lady who was killing people and bathing in their blood trying to stay youthful and all that shit. I mean, I've heard variations of that story throughout the years. I couldn't tell you the exact one and everything, but that made more sense after people were saying that and everything. But with what else was I gonna say? Stand by him. Let's dive on into it. Yeah, I'm already digging that. Kind of March like. Damn, on the nose. On the nose, Tobias. Which that was something that I saw a lot in the comments. People were saying that the older albums are really more about the whole satanic thing and everything. But it blows my mind that Tobias Forge did not want to be the singer, as unique as his voice is. But I get it. It's like I've sang a few times playing acoustic guitar, and people are like, "Well, man, why don't you sing and do stuff?" And I have an issue. I fucking hate hearing my own voice. It's just like even here on YouTube, it's hard for me to watch any of my own stuff. I mean, I check certain things out to make sure audio levels and stuff was right, and then I have to watch when I make like little short clips of video game stuff or whatever. But I get that playing a guitar, I have access to a world of sounds, and I love that. But when I try to use my voice as an actual instrument, it just it irks myself and everything. But in Tobias's case, it's just crazy how good his voice is to my ears. And I guess singers are a personal preference, but I'm already digging this, especially how he just came in. Like it's already like let's roll, let's jam. Hell yeah. I don't know why. I just had a thought pop in my head from that chorus as it reminds me of like, and of course I know Ghost draws from all the old school stuff, but I just got a mental image of what is that style? It's like you'll have four or five singers standing on stage in line with mics, and they're like, yeah, like they're all dancing together, singing in unison and stuff. I mean, I know it's used a lot, and I sound dumb thinking about that, but I'm just like, That's what it made me think of, like old black and white, seeing like Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons. Like it just made me think of that. But it's cool that this is all dark and evil and satanic of it. Like if the preacher and Dewey Cox would have heard this band, he'd had a reason to fucking hate on him. I mean, in that movie, he was just like, the devil's got hands and he uses them from holding. I mean, in this case, he might have an argument. Okay. I like that change up. Yeah. So that right there, that section, the little bit of proggy section here, really makes me think of the Doors. Like, I'm curious if Tobias is a big, big Doors fan. Because, I mean, it's proggy and it goes somewhere and it changes, but it's not like, it's not modern prog in the sense of like Animals as Leaders and all these crazier bands that I normally listen to on a daily basis. But digging this. I think Stand By Him, like I know Ritual off this album really well, but I think Stand By Him is going to be right up there with Ritual for me off of this record. Shone bright above the trial as flames sate through her body fire. The witch hammer struck her down. An hour seventh, she's unbound. 'Tis the night of the witch. 'Tis the night of the witch tonight. And the biggest is hers for as long as she stands by me. It's Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons. It's the night of the witch. 'Tis the night of the witch tonight. And the biggest is hers for as long as she stands by me. Hell yeah. I like that riff. That was slick. I really dig Stand By Him. Four horns for sure. And then the another thing I'm noticing through Ghost is the guitar usually does these melody complementary riffs to the melody. And as a guitarist, that's something I've never been able to master. But I haven't wrote a shit ton of songs that I ever worked with a vocalist. I mean, I play in an instrumental prog band, which I got to plug my sweater. This is my band's new merch. We're starting to get it. And this is the artwork we did for our newest single, Doppelganger. So I'm fucking super excited to have this. But enough of a self plug. uh, the complimentary riffs that I hear a lot in Ghost songs, it's crazy to me how technically skill wise they're not hard, they're not complicated. But even me being able to play like complicated riffs, harder shit, doesn't mean I'm always writing the best complimentary riff to the melody. And Ghost has that shit in spades. I mean, I guess were the fact that Tobias Forge wanted to be a guitarist, and from the comments I gather, he did all the guitars and stuff on this record. Somebody did the bass and somebody did the drums, but he recorded it in his home. Like, if I remember right, some people were saying he did a one in particular I remember was Amir said that they used to work with him and he worked at a call center and so he was working full time. Another said he had twin kids, wife and twins that he was trying to also take care of while doing this record and everything. But fucking kudos, man, cuz it's like in my case I work full time and then I put about 40, 50 hours a week into YouTube and then I put a shit ton of time into the band and I mean it's a lot. That's a lot of shit on my plate. But I don't have kids. And having kids is a whole new fucking ballpark. So hell yeah, Tobias. I am so glad that Ghost panned out. But I mean, I guess when you put out a debut album and everybody's saying, "Oh my gosh," you know you got fucking something special and everything. So, what's next? What will be next? Saint and Prayer. So, I will also mention this. I did have a lot of people saying to do the interludes for sure because they bleed into the song and set the mood for the next song. So, I would like to say, just to give people a heads up, it's hard to have here on YouTube. Basically, I have to, the interlude and the song are two separate entities and they don't bleed in together and stuff. So when I do those, it's going to be me having to type in the interlude, and then once the interlude finishes, I'll have to type in the song that follows. So it's not going to bleed like it would listening to it straight through an album. But if that's what people still want me to do, checking out interlude wise, we'll try it out. I'll do it as long as YouTube allows me to do it and post it and everything. But yeah, I got a real Doorsy vibe from this. I mean, so far I'm getting like a heavier toned Doorsy vibe from this album. I do think my favorite is Tobias coming right here in the beginning because like it just I don't know, it gets that groove in me. It gets that let's roll, man. Let's like get in the car, we gotta go. Like just sitting back, got this on, a cigarette. I'm gonna be walking around all day saying the devil's power is the greatest one. I have some family that if they ever dive into me doing Ghost, oh, they're gonna fucking give me a hard time. They are not fans of satanic shit. But then again, the fact that y'all have all told me that hey, it's a gimmick. It's not really. I don't know, man. The imagery and everything fascinates me. I guess because of my upbringing, but I'm not out back after I get off camera fucking sacrificing goats. I mean that shit's crazy. That shit's lunatics. Maybe I don't know. Maybe there's something to it. Who fucking knows? I don't. I'm no expert in anything. But shit. If this is your first time to my channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me some pros and cons. Uh, I love all the information I've been getting on Ghost. Y'all are such a fucking awesome fan base, and I am glad y'all are taking the time to check out my channel. And hell, if you get the time, check out my band too. You'll see it will be on this side because OBS records in reverse. You'll see my band logos up in my band logos in one of these corners of the video at the end here. But with all that being said, stay positive, stay rocking, and I will check y'all out in the next one. Check y'all out in the next one. Normally I say, I'll see y'all in the next one.